Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Because I'm sorry, when people hear the word rehab, it's the worst case scenario. It's like, oh, she's an alcoholic or drug user.
But I was telling Masky before we got on, Fridays are trash day, and so Thursday we always collect the trash. My father got to the trash can before I did, and in my room, I'm kind of an iced tea addict, or a sweet tea addict. I play from growing up in the South. There was literally this pile of empty sweet tea bottles in my trash can. I'm like, I think I have a problem. This is why I'm in rehab.
Yep. You're addicted to iced tea.
I am. My sweet iced tea. You got it.
Yep.
Gotta have my sweet iced tea, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Aha.
It's really funny because my brother really loves iced tea too.
Oh, there we go.
I
We
don't
put
drink
the monster to sleep.
I don't drink it because it's got caffeine in it, so I don't drink iced tea. I used to when I was a kid, but not anymore. I got other ways to make me sugar high, so.
Yay! Oh,
man.
Masky, you're not gonna believe what I saw in like this used bookstore the other day.
Oh, what?
It was awful, and I'm like, there's absolutely no way we'd be able to do this. But it went through my head for just 1 second. Remember the Bean Boozled challenge?
Yes.
They have a spicy version.
Oh my gosh, I've seen that. And I asked Strav, and she said, "Heck no." And I told my boyfriend about it, where he like asked me like, "Did you tell the girls?" And I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "And do they want to do it?" And I was like, "Actually, Strav said heck no." He's like, "Good, because if they made you go through that crap again, I was gonna do something." Yeah, he got like super defensive and protective. I'm like, babe, I don't think you're gonna do it.
It's just a jelly bean.
Exactly. Well, he got really upset when we did it.
Aww.
Because he was like really upset that like, I was gay and such.
We didn't put a gun to your head.
I know. I did it out of my own accord.
Yeah, exactly. If we
just
forced
very
you to do
protective.
it, then yeah. But we didn't force you. You chose to do that.
Exactly. He's just really protective.
Yeah.
But no, he loves you guys. He's so glad that you're my sisters.
Aw. I'm glad too. As long as look, I will take anyone over Erwin, okay? And he's not at all like Erwin. He's not super annoying, so your boyfriend's fine.
Exactly. So much. Shout out
look,
to
I'd rather him care too much than too little, you know?
Exactly. But yeah, I'm very thankful I have him. Like for me, like Erwin just shows like what a boyfriend shouldn't be.
Just be like, dude, no, go away.
And you have to think like, that Erwin was my example of what a boyfriend was. So, so I'm so glad that I've been taught better now. I know what a boyfriend's supposed to be.
When I was about 7 years old, okay, I don't consider the imaginary friend a boyfriend, but what I meant for our imaginary friend, his name was Nemo Neon, and he was like an older teenager or something, so I always wanted an older brother. That's what I always wanted, but unfortunately I'm the eldest, so that happened. But I'm just like, so he was a Jedi Knight, and he would have a starship, and he would always have pizza on it, and so whenever there was a mission where he needed to go save the day, he would always take me with him. That's what my imaginary friend was, Nemo Neon.
That's awesome. I had a lot of imaginary friends, but they kind of like turn into like stories and characters. Like the main one I always imagined was Pikachu and a unicorn. Like, I kid you not. Those were the two most frequent ones that I would imagine, especially like on a long bus drive.
Yeah.
So, like, I would imagine Pikachu and a unicorn like riding beside the bus, like trying to keep up with me and such. But the other things I did, like my earliest memory of that kind of stuff. So I got really attached to my plushies and toys as a kid, and I relied on them for like imaginary stuff since like I didn't have a lot of friends with moving around so much as a child, unfortunately. So my earliest memory is I had like all these different plushies. I had a silver standard poodle, believe it or not, kind of foreshadowing our dog, but instead she's black. So I had that as a poodle. I had like that little, like a baby Kermit, because now that I realize the eyes are Kermit. So I had a baby Kermit, and I had like an M&M plushie, like the red, like a blue one that was a female. And she had like kind of like that Velcro stuff so she could attach to the Kermit toy. And I had some Pokemon plushies. And I would have dreams with them and like imagine adventures and such. So to me, that would be like my earliest imaginary friends. Because like I said, I didn't have a lot of friends, which is super sad. But yeah, my imagination and my art like really helped me escape and like occupy myself as a child. So it was really wonderful to have. Like, I'm very thankful for how creative I was, and even though my art sucked back then, I was glad that I had it. Exactly. There's one thing I wish I can find to this day. So, like, you know my adopted bro, right?
Yeah.
So there is this thing I made years ago when I was a little girl. So instead of wanting an older brother, since I already have one, I wanted a little brother and such. So I drew several pictures of my little brother and what I would do with him, from like holidays, from like, you know, going to the mountains or going to the beach or scuba diving, to numerous different things like trick-or-treating. Like, I drew all these different scenarios of me and my friend at the time, and my little, well, technically imaginary brother, and of course my pets at the time. So, and I made this booklet, and I stapled it all together. Every page was colored, and it was, like I said, it was all these things I wanted to do with a little brother. And I was super sad, but sweet. And said, and like I said, I don't know what happens in the book. I'm still looking for it to this day, but it could have gotten thrown out, unfortunately. But yeah, cause I told my adopted bro about it, and he's like, "That sounds awesome. Can you show me?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I haven't seen it in years." So I tried to find it, but I told him like all this stuff. So yeah, so I like to think that my adopted bro ends up being the little brother I always wanted. So shout out to my adopted bro, love you, man.
Where's my older brother then, to fill in the void? Where's he at? I'll put in an order.
Yeah, you need to put that in order.
Hello, I'd like to order an older brother, please. Extra cheese.